Yep. All right. Hey, shalom. Shalom. All right. We the brothers here, Great Millstone Atlanta Church, with our edition of 2018 New Year's Eve of Destruction, year of prophecy finale. Before we get started, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to all right. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Also, peace, safety, and much love unto the elect that's scattered around the four corners of the earth, that's given all diligence to make their calling of election sure. Shalom to you and your families, man. You know, it was an exciting year, to say the least. A lot of act. It was very action packed. A lot of legislation happened. Donald Trump was pretty much on a frenzy. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of his his members were fired or resigned. World War III is on the horizon. Natural disasters took place. Terrorist attacks. All kind of things are in the workings to forward the agenda of the elitists, the shadow government. That's right. And we live in the time frame of the fall of Babylon the Great. You know, there's major implications, like it tells you in Daniel the 5th chapter, the writing on the wall. You know, so as we see these things transpiring, you know, we got to consider that our salvation is nearer than what we believe, because that throne that throne, that Edomite throne, is being taken away. Okay, so we're just gonna start out with Revelation the 18th chapter, and then we're just gonna let the Spirit take over from there. All right, so whoever got Revelation 18, go ahead and jump into it.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Revelation 18:1. It says, "And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils."
That's right. So Babylon the Great is America, recorded in the scriptures. Okay, when you read about Babylon the Great, O virgin daughter, mystery Babylon, all of these things are talking about America. Okay, it's not talking about Neo Babylon. It ain't talking about the second Babylon. Okay, it's talking about this Babylon. Okay,
that's right. It's not talking about the Vatican.
Right. They're talking about the Edomites in Babylon.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's talking about America, the land of the free, the home of the brave. This corporation, this particular power structure, that is Babylon, that golden cup. Because when you look at when people looks at America from the outside in, it's pretty much unscathed. It's perfect. It's they don't know that crime goes on over here. They come over here thinking it's crime free. They don't know about slavery. A lot of people that come over here, they don't know about the history of slavery.
Right.
You know, opportunity. Right. They just think it's just, it just popped up out of nowhere, and you can just go over there and live good. And nobody's gonna bother you, man. But that particular power structure is falling. It's falling. This was some prophecy written by John the Revelator, which was one of the Yahushua's favorite. We living in those times. We living it out. That's why this year was coined the year of prophecy by Apostle Tahar, which Apostle Tahar, we perceive to be a man of the Lord, and that's who's leading this thing off, man. If you struggling to see who the man of the Lord is in these times, then the Lord ain't dealing with you, man. You know, we ain't gonna keep cutting corners. If you ain't coming up under the proper rank, if you ain't coming up under the proper doctrine and the proper spirit, the Lord ain't with you, man.
That's right.
Period. So that great city, Babylon, is falling. A lot of you Israelites, you're gonna fall with Babylon.
That's right. That's it.
Go ahead.
I got this strong too.
Oh yeah, you can bring it out, brothers. Just, jump in there.
This is from the Strong's G897 for Babylon. Babylon, the definition for it is confusion, a very large and famous city.
And there's no area that's more famous than America. And why is America in such a high and opulent position? Because of the Israelites, man. When Egypt reigned, the reason why Egypt was such a superpower at that time was because of the individuals they had no oppression. which were the Israelites. Same thing with Greece, Medes and the Persians. And now we're living in the Virgin Isle of Babylon. And truthfully speaking, we make America great.
That's right.
You know, and it also spoke about what confusion. Because what's going on in America? All kind of transgenderism. You have all kind of like the article just came out about actually creating children just through genetics and not even through natural inseminations.
Lab
tube babies and things of that nature. That's nothing but confusion.
You had a transgender male and a transgender female, and they was in a relationship. That's, if you try to think about that, you can't really process it that fast.
No, you can't.
You like, hold on. Say that again. It's like, you ain't saying it because you appalled. You really trying to figure out, like, how does that work? Okay, so the girl was the boy, and the boy was the girl. So that's confusion, like what the brother's saying. I just wanted to add that. You know, so that's that land of confusion, that great place, that land of confusion, which America has pretty much channeled that energy from ancient Babylon. There was a lot of confusion going on back there during the time of Nimrod and Nebuchadnezzar. Okay, so that spirit, that energy has been channeled and is circulating in America. And this is utter fucking confusion over here.
That's right. That's right.
We going into the new year, which was the new year is a celebration of the Roman goddess Janus. Janus was the god of new gates or the openings of a new era or confusion.
Confusion.
You know,
and what makes this confusion is because, truthfully speaking, this isn't the new year.
Right.
Even though this is annually or yearly known as the new year, this is truthfully confusion in itself because this isn't the new year. Right. This is known as the new year in American tradition. Yep. But December the 21st,
22nd.
21st, 22nd. That's the winter solstice, which goes into the end of the year. We just entered the end of the fourth season.
Right.
You have spring, summer, fall, and you have winter. After winter, everything springs back up. And that's when things actually are the beginning of the year. But the beginning of the year happens around this time, around really winter, which that's the epitome of confusion, man.
Imagine
you go ahead.
I was gonna say, imagine if LeBron James playing and 3 minutes into the fourth quarter, he said ended the game and walked off and started talking to the commentators and shit, talking about how good the game was. He be looking at him like,
it's not regulation time.
That's how you people look. You look like you stop at 3 minutes into the fourth quarter, talking about how the game went when there's 8 to 10 minutes left in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. Right. Let's go ahead and finish that Revelation 18. If we want to hit that Isaiah 47. And somebody hold Isaiah 13 too.
He says, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Now that's talking about that John was speaking about the aftermath of Babylon, which was after the nuclear missiles. Right. You know, he says it's become a haven of every foul creature and spirit. That's talking about the unclean animals that's going to inhabit America. That's going to be the memorial of America, unclean animals. Okay? If you ever went to an abandoned house, you know, if that house was known for, you remember on the movie Jumanji? You know, it was like that was the Petersons, Peterson's place, and it was illustrious. And then after a while, it was abandoned, boarded up. It was like, man, I can't believe that house used to be so nice, and now it just got. That's gonna be America's memorial.
A haunted house, man. Cobwebs, demons and stuff.
Yep, that's what the Lord is gonna allow to be remembered of America, because all of those good memories of Disney World and Six Flags, Esau, you ain't gonna remember that in the kingdom. That's gonna be gone from you, man. Just how you took away our memory. We don't remember the things that we used to do. We don't remember our customs. We don't remember the fun things that we would indulge in. Well, when we get in the kingdom of heaven, you ain't gonna remember when you went to Disney World.
Right.
You ain't gonna remember when you went on family vacations to Abu Dhabi and Acapulco.
All your women. Yeah.
Yep. You ain't gonna remember that. Only thing you gonna know is you come from a long line of slaves. You know, keep reading, bro.
Verse 3, For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of fornication.
That's right. That wine is spiritual wine. Okay, that's talking about the philosophies, the ways of life. Like the scriptures tell you in 2nd Ezra 16, say, "Woe be unto Asia, for they have been a partaker of the hope of Babylon." That's what that's going into, because if you look at these Asiatic countries, Southeast Asia, you know, the South China Peninsula area, and this shit just like a Moabite America, man.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is.
They got the chip.
skyscrapers and stuff.
Yeah, they got the chip. China is number one in like biometrics and that whole wave. They're the ones that setting the whole trend. They're gonna put America on.
Oh yeah,
You know.
in America, you know, through their mother Britain, it really changed the whole practice of the whole world, the whole moral structure. You know, they put women above men. Now in today's time, if you speak against your woman, or you might scold your woman orally, not even physically, your ass could be thrown in the tombs damn near for life, man.
Yeah.
So here it is in these different countries like India, all these different Arab lands. You know, they don't even have rights to actually put their women in order. They don't have right to actually, you know, hunker down on the things that which is right, because of what the fornication of you know, basically having Babylon in their quarters, so to speak. And everything that America pushes, it may seem good to the eyes, like it's pleasant. Like when society start off, they might have, you know, different things that's promoted in their country from America, like fast food restaurants, which is a form of entertainment, which is a form of food. Fast food really goes into the food industry, and then you have forms of entertainment. Right. All these different things. It seems good to the masses of the people, but generations down the line, it destroys the successors that actually live in the place, man.
Yeah, if I may say, here it is, maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago, 30 years definitely, you had the Ishmaelite women. They were some of the most stricken women on the planet Earth. And now you got pictures floating around on the internet where you got Ishmaelite women with the jihad or whatever, head covering, and then they lingerie and shit, man. Yeah, you know.
And when I showed you that, I always mentioned this on Family Guy. You know, they do a cut scene, some jokes. They had basically America went to the Middle East, you know, bring so-called democracy. Man, have goddamn car washing bikini girls, that story, shucking and jiving, man. Eating waffles,
That's that wine. That's that wine. That's right, America.
They probably got a waffle house in fucking Iraq.
Bangladesh or something.
You got one? I can't bring it out.
This is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken.
Yeah, Babylon have been that golden cup. That's why the Lord said that the wrath is going to be poured out double, because what Esau is doing. Don't the scriptures tell you? In matter of fact, let's get it. I want to build on that. Give me Ecclesiastes 31. And get the last verse. Get the last verse. Ecclesiastes 31 is the last verse. Go ahead, Roger. Okay, go ahead.
So Ecclesiastes chapter 31, verse 31. You said 31?
The last verse.
Yep, that's it.
It says, rebuke not thy neighbor at the wine, and despise him not in his mirth.
Go ahead.
Give him no despiteful words,
Uh-huh.
and press not upon him with urging him to drink.
That's what America did. Spiritually, they pressed on these other nations to take a hold of democracy.
Man.
So that's against the scriptures, man. They forced their democracy on the world unjustly, man. Okay? So now the Lord said, because you did so, you that golden cup, which made the nations drunk, it's going to come back. You're going to have to drink 2 shots.
That's something too.
Okay?
straight, no chase.
Yeah. You know, that's right, brother. They're gonna have to clean it up, man. And nobody's gonna I'm gonna hit you with this, man, because you other nations didn't show no resistance. You're gonna have to drink of that cup as well.
Right.
But it's just not gonna be a double portion.
Okay.
But y'all gonna drink that cup as well, man. You know, because you let Esau seduce you and force that cup down you, man.
Yeah.
And you drunk it.
Because where's all these Where's the outcry from Ishmael and Elam and Moab and Ham for the injustices against the nation of Israel? You benefited from the wickedness of Esau, so you're gonna partake in his judgment too.
Yeah.
Right.
Add something real quick.
Con, you got that.
The 12:15.
Was you done with that, Jeremiah? That was it on that.
I got a
I can't just finish that up. Then go ahead.
this is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken for wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Yep. See. Yep. That's like the book of bars all said. Those are those philosophies that he pushed. You got Christianity in the Mongolian mountains. How? How? You got Christianity in fucking Indonesia. You got Chinese Christian churches over here. How? That's absurd.
AME churches, African Methodists.
Yeah,
What the hell is that?
You got fucking you got Poles in Hawaii. They got vote. That's American. That's American system.
Yeah, and back then, what did they have? A dictatorship, where the king's word is law. Whatever the king issues, it doesn't have to go through the Democrats. It doesn't have to be like now. You have executive orders that have to go through these, main. It's a main process. It takes for executive orders and legislation to be passed. It has to go through whether the legislative branch, executive branch, this, that, and other, in order for it to actually be written as law. And a lot of times, these different politicians and these leaders, they're all about doing things to fill their own bellies, man. They don't give a hell if it's perverse. They don't care if it actually would damage the poor. They don't care about the poor. The poor is the last thing that's in the mindsets of them. It's all about making the rich richer and the poor poor. In America, when you look at the financial statistics, so to speak, you'll see the financial graph of how the rich live. The rich are sky high, and the poor
Not a middle class.
there's really not a middle class. Either you're extremely poor and you're at a low level, or you're in a decadent position and basically in the dust, or you're in a high up opulent position and you're basically in the heavens. And that's imbalance. The Lord deals with balance, man.
Like you always bring out that point of a utopia and a dystopia. Which that's pretty much American way of life. Now I'm gonna say this: the kingdom of heaven won't start out like that, but that's not gonna be how we're gonna set the nations up to be fly, man. After we beat them into shape,
Yeah.
we're gonna set them up to be fly. They're gonna be fly. They're gonna have their portion. They're gonna be able to have their women in order. They're gonna have multiple women. Show them how to keep the feast. Show them how to do things in the earth, man.
It's gonna be like Lion King.
Yeah, but see that whole system of utopian and dystopian, when the kingdom of heaven gets fully established, it's not going to be poor people. Everybody's going to have an abundant resource.
They say Proverbs 20 chapter.
This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked their rule, the people mourn.
That's right.
Yeah.
So like Solomon said, in the kingdom, you ain't gonna have no something a poor person, especially really after like you said, they get beat in shape. They got to serve bondage and slavery. All right, but after they serve that particular time frame, we want to set them up, man. All right, the whole earth is going to rejoice, man.
That's right. If I could say that to your point, and that just further shows you that Esau is a terrible ruler.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because in our kingdom, what good is it for us to have poor people in our kingdom when they're going to be paying us tributes?
Right.
Would I rather you pay me 2 pennies, or would I rather you pay me 2 million?
Right.
And that's going to be our mind frame. The more that the people have of us, is the more that they're going to have to give to us. Esau, on the other hand, he likes to keep everybody poor, and that shows that he's not a fit ruler. That's why, as the video was going into, Babylon the Great is fallen, because Esau doesn't know how to rule. He's a base man.
Right.
All right. The little bit of everything that he was given by the Spirit, as the scripture says. The Most High set up the basis of men. He gave the kingdom.
Yeah.
So Esau is a terrible ruler, and we're seeing his ways. You know, we're seeing homosexuals, poor. Here it is. At least Nebuchadnezzar, during his captivity, he took Daniel and had Daniel in a high position. Here it is, us here. We work rinky-dink jobs in the system. We're some of the, I won't even say we are the greatest men in our city through the spirit, you know. And it's the devil. He wants to oppress us. That shows you how the mind.
That's why it's a lie is going to collapse, because the prophecy states that the plowman shall overtake the reaper. He's reaping everything. He's the one taking in all the wages. He just said that he oppresses man in his house, even the heritage of a man.
We the spiritual rotten minds. We the only ones that's stepping up to the plate to challenge the rich to give back to the poor, man.
That's if I can say, that's why the poor of the earth, or the people that are meek, or the 1/3, all right, they're gonna actually rejoice and give to the elect, because they're gonna say, damn, you know, you were the ones that were standing up. You know, me and the brother Barzal were talking about that. You know, when you actually do good deeds to people, that actually gives you more resources, more people to rely onto. You know, when you actually do good to people. So we're the ones through the Spirit that are doing good unto people. We're giving you the truth. We're giving you the warning. And these 1/3, they're gonna realize, damn, they were warning us the whole time. They were doing good unto us. So we need to reciprocate that, and you know, help them out in exchange. The elect.
That's right. You know? I got something real quick.
You got it, bro.
John, this is Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it.
And to devise something is somewhat similar to sewing. To create a device, it has to be uniquely crafted. It has to be very intricate and very. It has to come from the mind of a mastermind. Like all this technology, for the laptop to be created, a mastermind had to come up with that blueprint. And Esau, for this iniquity, this whole system to be as wicked as it is, it had to come from a mastermind, which is what these elites. Because these elites, that's why they already had things that were pre-established in these different states and these different regions. You have Georgia Guidestones, you know, that's plaque is deeply embedded in the outskirts of Georgia, but it's a memorial plaque. And the brother had put a video that had certain elitists that was speaking about depopulation and things of that nature. Like us in the spirit, we get a whiff of these things later on, but this type of agenda has been pushed out through these elites since the beginning, since the time of Christopher Columbus, you know, since the time of the establishment of America. And that's the devising of iniquity.
And these devils come back generation after generation after generation, and they ain't paid yet. They ain't paid yet. They come back, niggas live to be 90, 96, 90, 105. See, we blessed to see 30. You know, these devils get to come back. That's how you know that the judgment that's about to come to Babylon the Great is going to be severe. That's right. It's going to be a severe judgment, because these devils got to pay for you know, Renaissance time. They ain't even paid for that for real.
And he's still gonna pay for for denying us water when we left Egypt. He still got a lot of fucking things to pay for, man.
On the blood of Abel.
Oh yeah. See, that's how you know the Lord been waiting around, because the Lord said He's a power that loves the judge in the earth. So He just been letting this court case just go and stack. Like more evidence, and now when the judgment come down on them, when that judgment, when the judgment come down on Esau as a nation, it's going to be tremendous, and that's why we can't get shook and think that the judgment is for us. The scripture say, "Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold the reward of the wicked." We didn't do that shit, you know. We trying to tell our people to get out of this shit. So when this thing kick off, why would we think we gonna fall with Babylon? Man, fuck Babylon.
That's right. That's right.
We prophesying against it. Why would we fall with it, man?
And we sign and crying. The Lord said those that are signed and crying, mark them. You know, so look at what we're doing. Yeah. We're about 15, anywhere from 10 to 15 men in here right now on so-called New Year's Eve.
We shooting shot.
What is it? 11? About 11? A little after 11. We in here prophesying the downfall of this place. Why you got the majority of our people out here celebrating this place? So why would we, like you said, why would we be? I mean, Lord willingly not get proud. You know, why would we be afraid of the judgment that's coming? Because we're doing everything in the best of our ability to be exempt from the judgment.
That's right. I'm gonna finish this real quick. It says, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
And it said that they oppress fields. When you look up the word field, when it says in Matthew the 13th chapter, the field represents the world. And that links up with Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The reason why the so-called white man is in rulership is because he destroyed all nations and took over all the world, man. You have the Tuskegee experiment, you have the Puerto Rican experiment, which those were cancer experiments to actually depopulate the people and control them through sicknesses.
Brother, we don't even gotta go that far. New Jersey, which you infecting over 3,000 plus people with HIV.
Yeah.
That just happened.
That just happened.
Yep.
Atlanta.
The water in Flint.
But they're still being affected by it.
The pipeline, the gas pipeline out there messing up the gadites. Yeah. That's why that's why Babylon's gonna fall, man.
That's right.
You know, the way you treat the earth, the way you treat the people, the way you treat the land, the way you treat the air, you ain't created, nigga.
That's right.
You treating the earth as if you made it.
Right.
You're about to get seriously judged, man. And when it come, man, we gonna laugh, man.
We're gonna mock.
We gonna mock you. We gonna laugh. We gonna praise you. How about Shema Shai? Man, we can't wait for this place to go down, man. It's well deserved, man. If you Edomites have deserved anything, it's your downfall.
That's right, brother.
That's what you. I give you that. I give you that. You earned the fall of America. You earned that shit, man.
Hard.
You went hard with this shit. The deception, the murder, the death. Oh man, nobody would have really thought you would have took it to this height.
Hard.
But you did what you had to do to make this motherfucker fall, man. So when it pop off, we're gonna be happy that the Lord judged it correctly.
That's right.
You know, you got it, Tazawa.
This is Jeremiah 51:47. Therefore, behold, the days come that I will do judgment upon the graven images of Babylon, and her whole land shall be confounded, and all her slain shall fall in the midst of her. So the Lord's He's gonna bring judgment upon this place and destroy all the philosophies, everything that you set up. That's your modern day graven images. Everything that you put in the minds of the people, especially all these spiritual stumbling blocks upon Israel, whether it be the hip hop world, acting world, okay, TV, social media. The Lord's going to destroy all that, man. Okay, He's going to crumble it all down. It says, and her whole land shall be confounded, and all her slain shall fall in the midst of her. And since America and Babylon want to bring this confusion, you're going to be confused. And the Lord's going to cause nothing but death and destruction in this place, man.
That's right.
Because like the brother just said, you earned it. You earned it. You built it up. But the Lord said He's going to throw down, man.
Yeah.
He's getting ready to throw this place down. The plagues and the judgment is getting ready to come on Babylon the Great. Okay? Look at what's going on around the world. Greece, the UK is feeling the wrath of the Lord.
That's right.
South America, the tribes down there, they're feeling the wrath of the Lord. Out there in the islands with the earthquakes and the storms and the hurricanes, they feeling the wrath of the Lord. You know who ain't felt the wrath of the Lord yet? Babylon the Great.
That's right.
It's getting ready to come.
Place of unwalled
That's right. Place of unwalled villages.
If I could say, the Lord just fattened America up.
That's right.
Gas is $1.90.
Victual so cheap.
Victual so cheap. Hey, gas is cheap. Everybody, good weather, celebrating New Year's, getting, Christmas just passed. America has an ongoing just tradition of,
Festivities.
Yeah, exactly. That mirth, man. That mirth spirit, man. Hey, and we gonna rejoice, man. Hey, we just prayed for that, man. Right. We just prayed for that that the Lord gives us a spirit to laugh at you people's calamity, man. To laugh at America's calamity, because you people been living it up too damn long, man. You people ain't never experienced real hard times, man. You ain't. Yeah, you got it, bro.
That's how you know that the virgin daughter of Babylon is talking about America, because that word virgin too goes to how America hasn't been touched, man. That's right. It's like an actual virgin has been touched by a man. All right, this land brother's going into hasn't been fully touched, man. You know, of course, you have certain natural disasters, earthquakes, hurricanes, but the thing is that we talk tornado here and there. You know, it's spiritually touched themselves. Yeah, that's right.
That's the spirit I was thinking. Pearl Harbor. Yeah, those were inside jobs.
Yeah, you know, when you think about America's invasion, no country has ever invaded America.
Right.
Yeah, that's according to scripture. So think about all kingdoms. Africa, all of those different countries inside of Africa has been invaded and took over. Their resources have been compromised. Asia, the Asiatic land, through these different wars, these world wars, they've been compromised. Even Russia itself, you know, the establishment of those different, their government has been compromised and it has been reobtained. Yeah, Soviet Union. What about America? Yeah, communism and things of that nature. What about America? America is that area they're still keeping intact. They're still the core of this the world.
That's right.
And they breed, you know, filth. They're the reason why this whole world is becoming sick. The reason why this whole world is filled with diseases and filled with war, death.
Yeah.
Oh, but the one individual speaking, it was a quote from the Rothschild. I think it was I don't know, I think it was the mother, but she said if my sons didn't do any wars, there wouldn't be any wars. Speaking about the Rothschilds, you know,
they didn't want war, there wouldn't be any.
If they didn't want any wars, then there wouldn't be any wars. And that's the level of power, because the Rothschilds, they could redirect their finances and they could take all their money and put it towards establishing agriculture, reestablishing the environment, and actually planting and putting everybody in a more ancient style of living. Putting the women and resubjugating them under the men.
Erase America's debt.
Erase America's debt, cleansing the world.
Make everybody rich.
Make everybody filthy rich. And still be
the richest.
And still be the richest. But these devils, they're here to establish a plan, you know?
That's wicked.
That's the spirit of the wicked, man.
I got to say that.
Oh,
you're not somebody who else reading. So we don't
know. Okay, I got something real quick. This is Jeremiah 7, and I'm gonna start at 32 and read down. It says, "Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be called Tophet, nor the valley of the son of Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter. For they shall bury in Tophah till there be no place, and the carcasses of this people shall be meat for the fowls of heaven."
Yeah. That's the judgment coming to America on every nation that was created, including Israel. All right, a lot of you Israelites, you're gonna be getting eaten by wild beasts, boars. You know, Vulcans.
Your pet's gonna turn
zoo animals.
Yep.
Pit bulls.
Lions.
Yeah, it was an account of that recently where the lion killed the girl, the zookeeper. Recently this week.
Yeah. So your carcass is that. See, one thing about Yahweh Shema Shai is he's a very equal and balanced judge.
That's right.
So if you out here and you getting eaten alive by an animal, you did something to earn it. It ain't just. That's right. And that judgment is going to come in millions. Then that means that millions of people have highly offended Yahweh Shema Shai. Because you got people out here who the Lord have mercy on and send them back to the spirit world before they kick off. So why is the Lord keeping around certain of you niggas?
Old people still kicking.
Right.
Still going.
Talking that shit.
Yeah, and you got this movie that's coming out. I think it's gonna be sometime next year. The Pet Cemetery. The Pet Cemetery goes into a lot of the dead animals actually getting vengeance on the people coming back, man.
Oh, can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Who was it that put that in the group today about the video game? Is that you?
Yeah.
Man, y'all brothers gotta watch that. So I'll be real quick, but when you watch it, they go into the fact that when you play these different video games or these movies, like when you hear those screeching sounds or like the alien, like that screech sound or whatever, the different sounds you hear, he said those aren't synthesized sounds. Like that screeching sound you hear, that sound sometimes the guy that did it, he was going to the fact that sound, like they would go where the pigs are, and they would castrate the pigs. And they would record, they had a boom mic and record the fucking pig getting castrated, you hearing that screech. Or you hearing the torturing, that sound that you get for your video games and your movies.
Sometimes babies are screaming.
That ain't no a man on a what's the
That's
board?
real, like
a DJ board and making sounds and shit. That's real sounds.
There's a video that just circulated online where a dude just flat out drove over a blowfish.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I couldn't click on that.
And I'm in my head, he tested it, a blowfish, a porcupine blowfish, and an iPhone, put it beside each other. Just put the car in reverse, the thing popped and cracked.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would you do that?
Hey, you know, if you look at the comments, if you actually look at the comments of that video, everyone's like, yeah, man, that's white people shit, man. It was like, yeah, man. It was like only white people do shit like that, man. Everybody, that was every comment, like, man, white people, man.
How you kill animals?
Yeah.
You know, these animals. See, when we would kill animals in the ancient world, there was a certain way that you kill them, because we understand that when you kill an animal, you don't want to bring stress to it, because that stress releases all kind of toxins into the meat that you eat. And here it is, you watch these videos where they in the slaughterhouse, they just cracking them on the head, doing weirdo shit. Just foul, this demonic shit, man. Like when I was watching that video with that, like I'm like, who the fuck thought that? Oh, I need a sound for this video game, so let's go cut off the penises of these pigs and record it. Who the fuck signed up to? Yeah, I'm gonna hold the mic and you gonna cut.
Get $100K a year for that.
Yeah, $100K. Now they can pay you good money from that. And just like the brother was saying, because a lot of times these weirdos, because you got, man, America's full of fucking weirdos and just demons, man. They'll take these different recordings and they'll hoard them. They'll hoard the worst, like the brother said, whether killing animals, you know, whether torturing, they'll keep all these different sounds and sound bites, and they'll hoard them in their you know, their storages, their inventory. And you'll have individuals that might create video games and create these different movies, and they want to get the worst, or thriller movie or horror movie, and they want the worst sounds, and they actually go to these individuals that actually are psychopaths, that actually have captured the nastiest and the freakiest things, and they'll take them to actually include it in a movie. So you'll watch it, and it might be bugging you out, and you might think it's just some fiction.
That's nasty.
These are things that actually occurred, and they're compiling them all in one plot. This place
is filthy. That's why the scriptures say, "Arise and depart, for it is filthy. It's polluted. It will destroy you, man." Go ahead, Roxy.
So they bring this up, brother. Just talking about basically cruelty to animals, man. Now you gotta be you gotta be a demonic individual, all right, to treat the Most High's creatures like that, man. Right. This is Proverbs 12:10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast.
Yeah, see, you say a righteous man regardeth the life of his beast. I do ride share. I almost ran over a squirrel today. I had to swerve in another lane.
Right.
I almost fucked myself up, man. You know, just because I ain't, right. I was like, oh no. Yeah. No, and I missed him, man. I'm glad that I missed him. You know, Lord got beautiful creatures out here. The Lord got beautiful things that, because we respect it and we cherish the creations of Yahweh Bashum Shai, He's going to actually let us to enjoy those things. Right? We're going to be able to swim with blue whales, with dolphins and rub lions and really understand the science and the workings of these beasts, because we appreciate them, man. We don't have them in captivity doing blood samples.
Right. That's in Genesis chapter 9. It's tracking the fear of us.
If I could say, when the elder brother came in, and when he came in, pulled in the driveway, he said, Rob, I see your dog out, in the street. instantly stop automatically, cooking and everything. Just stop.
Yeah.
Run outside, go grab the dog. You know, make sure she make it back to the house. The cars coming and everything. You know, because we care about our animals.
Yeah.
So you know,
It
and,
makes sense, right?
and you know what? Esau tried to paint that picture like we don't care about our animals like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want somebody that care about their animals. No, we the one who really care about the animals. You know, you don't really care. Okay. But I just want to bring that up.
Yeah, come on, individuals, and they make Michael Vick the beacon of all the blacks. You know, we just all about pit
Animal cruelty.
Yeah, we just all about pit bull fighting. And, you know, just being niggas.
Yeah.
You know, anything that we touch, it just becomes disastrous. Right. When really the so-called white man, he's the master of disaster.
They plaster. They plaster it all over CNN and ESPN, but they don't show these pig farms.
Yeah, right.
We not gonna, even though pigs are unclean to eat, we ain't gonna treat pigs like that, man.
Just let them be in their habitat.
Be unclean.
But they don't put that on. They don't put that on TV. You gotta go to the black market to find those type of videos. You gotta do a deep dig to find the real truth behind what they doing with the animals. But when it come down to niggas doing certain things, they this he recommended.
Yeah.
Or chicken fighting.
Yeah.
Cock fights.
Yeah.
That's like the end of the world.
Yeah, he's so big on that.
So bring that out.
I finish up because Proverbs 12:10 again. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel.
Yeah, and Esau is a cruel man. All right, he's been carrying that spirit since he was Cain, man.
That's right.
You know, he's been carrying that spirit, just cruel, man, just mean. You know, just always got an attitude problem, always complaining. The worst complainers on the planet Earth are Edomites.
Yeah.
They complain about everything. I asked for 2 barbecues, not one.
Yeah.
Bro, you really gonna give people a hassle about that?
Right.
They're cruel, man. Right. You know, they're cruel. They don't have zero mercy about themselves. They're prideful. They're arrogant. They're conceited. They're just every bad word you can think of. They're cruel people, man. And because they move in this manner, the Lord his hell is removed from beneath to meet thee.
That's right.
Nigga, you Edomites are the real niggas, man. In 2019, we're gonna start calling you Edomites niggas. Man.
That's right.
Because y'all are the real niggers
Right.
in the planet Earth. Your movements is bothering.
The whole earth is gonna come against you doubles. That's how bad you are, how twisted and wicked you are. Is that all life is gonna come against you. See, even when we as a nation, when we fell, it was just the Most High set up nations to come up against us, really. And then whatever the nations did to us, but man, the birds is gonna start fucking you niggas up. You white niggas. You know, you don't think the bees want a piece of your ass?
Oh, hell yeah.
Everybody. You know, you don't think bees want a piece of your ass? You don't think the birds, they gotta breathe and deal with all these chemtrails and shit?
And if I can say, these animals, they're already in the vibration of the spirit.
Yeah.
Perfect. They're already in the vibration of the spirit, so they're gonna actually know, because everything is about vibrations and frequencies, right? Or the spirit, right? And you know, through the spirit, these animals gonna know who has the spirit of the Lord. Right? They're gonna know who has the spirit, and they're gonna know who is moving in that wicked vibration. Yeah, you got bring it out, bro.
Bring it out. We're gonna get these last precepts. We're gonna wrap it up. Y'all always got something. Y'all bring them out. We're gonna chime in to the apostles. The apostles going live right now. So, you know, we're gonna get ready to chime into that, man.
All right.
Well, go ahead, everybody.
Joe
22.
Yeah, because this is all the judgment of America. Beasts, the scriptures tell you that in Muslim Islam, teach the wild beasts. You know.
I start for 22.
Go ahead.
Job chapter 5, verse 22. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Neither should thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
That's right. So we're not going to be afraid of the beasts of the earth. Why? Because we tried our best to take care of the beasts. You know, to console them, to you got dogs and stuff like that. You take care of the dog, man. You let the dog out. You know, you give them water to drink, pet them here and there,
feed them every day.
Yeah, feed them. Yeah. You know, the beasts of the field, man, they're gonna be in league with the men of the Lord, man. Go ahead, Al.
Verse 23. For thou should be in league with the stones of the field.
Go ahead.
And the beasts of the field should be at peace with thee.
Yeah, so the beasts in that day, they're gonna walk right past us, man. All right. The stones of the field, which you're talking about, the earth, is gonna be at peace with us, man.
Right.
Then we'll have dominion over the earth.
Go around the sinking hole.
Yes.
Swallow the whole sea.
Yep. Or the river may carry you to a certain safe spot. The trees may shelter you, hide you. You know. The earth may produce food for you to eat.
Yeah, that's right.
You Edomites, man, you have caused mayhem on the planet Earth, man. And you about to really feel the response of your deeds. You're about to feel that the earth is about to respond according to how you dealt with it. You know, he earned it.
You earned it.
That's your judgment, nigga. You earned it. Because you the real niggas. We are the kings and the priests and the leaders of the world. We don't call ourselves niggas. You the niggas, man. You the black people.
Right, the dark, wicked, evil spirit people.
All right? Let's get some more precepts. Let's get some more brothers. If y'all have, I got something.
I got some.
Go ahead, guys.
All right, this is Habakkuk chapter 2. I'm starting at verse 5. Yet also because he transgresses by wine.
That's the philosophies. Go ahead.
He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell.
Yeah, meaning he swallow up all resources. You know, he don't. Yeah, he swallows up nations. That's why I say he's never satisfied. It's like the earth. You can never bury too many bodies. The earth is just gonna eat it. It's just gonna break it down. Decompose, and it's gonna. You're never gonna be able to outbury the earth.
Yeah, that's right. When you think about that, hell is full of resources, man. The hell in the Greek represents the grave or the pit. And what's underneath our feet, which is the earth, is resources. So Esau takes up and he sucks up everything from these different nations. And these different regions of the world, they have major renewable resources, whether it's diamonds, whether it's gold, whether it's oil, petroleum, so on and so forth. Certain resources are only located in particular areas, and that's why Esau wants to take hold on particular kingdoms, man.
Yeah, because certain resources produce other resources. Like water produces power.
Yeah, that's true.
So they use, but see, you Edomites, you are extortionists. You extort people out there, their homeland resources. Because that's a nigga. That's what a nigga do. You go around, you extort people, you're a bully, you the big bad bully, but the Lord is developing a fist to knock your ass out. It's the spirit.
It's spirit, right?
The Lord developing a fist, which is the elect and the angels and Yahweh Shai, to knock your ass out, man. One and done.
That's it.
You Edomites, you're gonna stop playing with Yahweh Shai real soon. He's gonna show you he's not to be played with, and he's gonna show you who he's with.
That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna be tried. We know we're gonna be tried. So that's why we're preparing and we getting ourselves ready to be tried. But the Lord gonna be with us, man. Lord willing, if we continue, the Lord gonna move and be with us in that day, man.
That's it.
You devils got a lot to pay for, man. Okay? We trying to work out of this shit. You devils got a whole hell of a lot to pay for, man. And you still putting certain things in motion, man.
That's it.
You still trying to forward the agenda of murder.
He's still not done with his wickedness.
Yeah. Oh, he still got a lot.
You're saying that when the Lord sent the scourges for amendment, that they should not be awful, bountiful, or the scourges. That they wouldn't repent for the witchcrafts and the evil.
Scripture say in the land of uprightness,
they should not
learn righteousness.
That's crazy.
Still on that?
Good.
And is as death and cannot be satisfied.
Yes, he say he is as death and he cannot be satisfied. Go ahead.
But gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people.
Yeah, because America is known as a melting pot. You know, it's a melting pot of the world. Okay, go ahead, Al.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his?
Yeah, because this land originally belonged to the Gadites and the Simeonites, the Issacharites, man. You utterly decimated Issachar, man. Wiped them out, man. Pushed them down into lands and totally took away all their resources, man.
Got them begging for their own bread.
Yeah, got them trying to beg for their life to come back into their own land, man.
Jeez.
That's a goddamn marking a little kid, killing kids in your custody. And the Most High gonna jack you devils up, man. All you big Johnny Bravo devils with AR-15s, then the Lord got something for you. You got a brother out here right now being molded to meet you face to face right now.
That's it.
Right now, man. Right now. All you big bad Billy Badass, shirt tucked in, big brolic shades, multicolored shades, Edomites with the string on it. The Lord got a brother out here right now. You fucking guile Edomites. The Lord got a brother out here right now. He got a situation out here right now for all of you devils, man. Each and every last one of you, man, that moving that real proud spirit, that real American flag energy. The Lord got something for you, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, how long? And we know that the time is short, man. Even according to Revelation 12, chapter 12 and 12. That's why we're really in a rejoiceful spirit right now, man. You know, but we're not down and out. We lit, man. That's right. We ready for this thing to go down. We trust in our power, Yahweh Hashem Shai, to uphold his word, man. Most High is bound by his word, man. All right, and just like the destruction is soon to come to America, the salvation is soon to come to America.
That's right.
A little bit. So, and to him that layeth himself with thick clay. I want to get into that word clay, if I may. And that Hebrew word is H5671 Ibatiyet, and that goes into weight of pledges and heavy debts. All right, because along with this wine, along with the earth being given into the hand of the wicked, all right, and Esau eating the real red nigga, man. Along with him giving his wine to the people, he it's your time to rule, man. All right, but because your wine is polluted, your wine is GMO, your wine got all types of crap and abominations in it, man. All right, you're gonna reap what you sow by pushing that wine. But meanwhile, the men before you pushing the word and spirit of Yahweh Shai across the four corners, we're pushing a different wine, man. That new wine, we're pushing that new song, man. All right, and through that, when the people realize the purity, all right, just like the brothers going to, the heathens going into slavery, but they're gonna be able to live and enjoy Yahweh Shai's creation. All right, through this, but we putting the pledge up, and Esau's putting the pledge up, man. We're gonna see it in the day who money is right, man.
That's right.
So what does it take song, man?
That's it.
Anybody had any precepts? Or I kind of close over.
All right, this is 2nd Edges chapter 11, verse 41. For the earth hast thou not judged with truth, but thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable, thou hast loved liars, and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit.
That's a GMO scripture. You afflicted the meek. You even taint what's dead, man. How the fuck you do that, man? How do you taint and poison what's already dead, man? It's already dead. There's no life in it at that point. And you still just take away every fraction of life available in everything, man. You do not deserve to be where you at. Period. What you say that?
Harvest and organs.
It's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous, and it's out of hand, man. Exactly. The time is at hand for you devils, man. All you devils, you front office nurse Edomite women, get ready, man. Remember, you coming back in a reincarnation of utterly lying on Jakes. Getting them utterly killed and castrated in front of their families. Now you sitting at a reception desk like you got it. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. Okay? You in somebody's office room, you know, in somebody's hospital, with these gigs, and y'all just thinking y'all comfortable, not considering that you got a long line of transgressions to pay for, man.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
It says, and destroy the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and has cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm.
Gad showed you how to bake. They showed you how to plant,
ATL,
how to fish, and you give them your ass to kiss, man.
Small. They went as far as even giving them their women.
Mm-hmm.
And what did Esau give them? Germ warfare. Destroyed them, pushed them out of the land, made them second-class citizens in the country that already belonged to them, man. They plotted on certain children of the Native Americans and took all the rights of them in the society. Now look at Gad. Gad is damn near a stink nation, man.
Yeah, it's true.
All through the hand of the so-called white man. And you think we should compromise and be at one in unification with this devil? Hell no, man.
Yeah, we walked by the camp Saturday and we looked at him like he was a unicorn. Wow, it's a Gad.
Gad gear.
Could have been an angel.
Yeah, it could be. Right?
Yeah, fringes on.
This is verse 43. Therefore is thy wrongful dealings come up unto the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty.
Yeah. The Lord has given you devils ample platforms to become proud as all hell, man. Periscope, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube,
MySpace.
Then you got all you old people, you old ass Edomites. Y'all got y'all little lame ass social media platforms that y'all on corny ass jokes.
All the chilling.
Commenting on shit. You know, Lord gave you all the platforms to become pride, so He can bring you down, man. It's gonna come a day when you Edomites, you're not gonna be able to call 911. You're not gonna be able to call the ambulance. You're not gonna be able to check into the hospital. You're gonna be left out of the elitist plan.
That's right.
And it's all done by strategy and purpose. They don't want you low-level devils as part of their new world order.
If I could say, I know we got to wrap it up, but they show you that when the wildfires, because the news came out where Kim Kardashian's family had a private firefighters to come in their house. I'm like, damn, there's a such thing as a private firefighters. So you know that there's a private firefighter service, there's a private police service, there's a private ambulance service, there's a private all that. So when the day comes, they going to a certain extent, they're going to operate. The elite gonna be all right to a certain extent, but you under I'm gonna say you under 50 million Edomite club. If you under the 50 million mark, you're gonna be left for dead. Man.
Yeah, if I could say, the private force is gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot better than the public.
Yeah, a lot better.
And the public, they get paid like what, 13 an hour. They ain't really fighting it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, look, I'm getting paid these crumbs. Right. Y'all see
my house on fire. Now when that 911 go, it's a rap for you nigga women. It's a rap for you badass little nigga children. It's a rap for everybody outside of those that had that spiritual mind. Everybody gonna get fucked up, man. And I can't wait. Like we was growing into, man. We gonna laugh at your judgment. All you fake titty, fake ass, uppity ass bitches. Most High gonna humble you, man. Right. So this is the humbling season.
You know how many twerk videos going on right now? 2019. And meanwhile, the prophets on the scene, nobody is shook. You are shook when prophets come to play, man. When the prophet come into play, you get shook. That's historical responses to prophets, man.
We shook to find out through the Spirit what Apostle Muhammad named the year. We shook to find out what is going to be named, and we doing the work with them. Do you understand? We are shook to know. Oh man, it's still called because if it's called, we were just joking on certain things in the Spirit, but we like, man, whatever you name it, man.
And that's the fear of the Lord.
Keep your shoes on.
That's the fear of the Lord, because the Spirit been on us. The Spirit, been chiming in lately about having more fear of the Lord, man. And you know, that fear of the Lord, man, is gonna hit you fucking people, man.
That's right.
That fear of the Lord has to hit you masses, man, because you don't have no type of fear.
That's right.
You people don't have no type of fear. You've been living in life. You've been living your life in America too long. You've been living too much in comfort. And look, you know, Abashimal Shai is getting ready to judge this whole earth and bring this whole system to a whole total low, man. It's great. Depression, man. That's it. Y'all brothers got it, man.
Yeah, come on. You false prophets and false camps outside of GMS, the Lord will destroy y'all too.
That's right. That's right.
All right. It says the highest also had looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled. And therefore appear no more thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings.
It said the abominations was fulfilled. So it had to be a lot of iniquity that had to reach a certain point until the fall of a particular kingdom. And this is speaking about Rome. When Rome was established in Second Esdras, it spoke about the Caesar dynasty basically being established and all kind of wickedness being pushed out and the oppression, like I said, of the peaceable. The same thing is going on now, man. And we already accomplished that. Going into Lamentation, the 4th chapter, your iniquities have been accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Thou shalt no more go away in captivity, but the cup shall pass over unto Edom. This is the time that we're living in. You keep going.
Right. It says, and therefore appear no more thou eagle, which is even now, the second rebirth of Rome. And therefore appear no more thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy
the wings is the politicians, man. The modern day wings would be the politicians and the different offices, whether you got the Democrat, you got the Republic, you got the different individuals in the specific chairs, so to speak.
Right wing
cabinet,
right wing, left wing.
Right wing, left wing. You know, they're all pushing towards the elevation of the kingdom and the exalting of the eagle, which represents America.
That's right. Which goes back to Rome.
Which goes back to Rome.
It says, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious heads, nor thy
heads are all the leaders. You know, because this is truly a oligarchy, man. The oligarchy is really the ones that work behind the scenes, which are the elitists, man. The ones that promoting the plans, and they put certain puppeteers that act like they're actually the movers and shakers, such as Donald Trump. Donald Trump ain't doing that but pushing the agenda of the elites, man.
Donald Trump probably just a great grandson of one of the Rothschilds.
That's all he is.
Just a nigga.
White nigga.
Red nigga.
Yeah, that's it. That's a nigga with a toupee.
It says, nor thy hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body. So this whole system is going to be eradicated. Verse 46.
The claws represents taking down different nations, man. Whenever you see an eagle swooping down, they use the talons to grasp prey. And they clutch it deep and they strangle them out. Now that they've been strangling out the poor, you can see how gentrification is truthfully suffocating the poor and pushing them in certain areas. And now it's really illegal to be poor. It's literally illegal to ask for change.
It's illegal to help the poor.
It's illegal to help the poor.
This year, people have gotten arrested for feeding the poor in these different catastrophes that are happening.
Food in the trash.
I think when that hurricane came through, probably that one too. The one through Tampa, that last one.
Or this year?
This year. Whatever one that came through that well, it's been so many, you know. But whatever one that came through the panhandle this year, people got arrested for feeding the poor.
Mike Hurricane. Mike.
There's so many.
Right. This whole system is going to be taken out. Verse 46, that all the earth may be refreshed and may return, being delivered from thy violence, and that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her.
That's right. So ultimately, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the Lord to hit the refresh button on the planet Earth and to start it out with us being some of the first characters in the movie. You know, so we pray to Yahweh Shema Shai that we're part of that number, and then we humbly approach the service to make that calling of election sure.
That's right.
You know, and we treat each other delicately. We push these prophecies. We stand bold in the face of the enemy, and we continue down this path of righteousness until the Lord's will is fulfilled, man. Ultimately, that's what we want. We want Yahweh Shema Shai to fulfill his will, man. That's what's pleasing to him, and that's what we should be pleased if he's pleased with these prophecies coming to pass, man. And the part of the prophecy is to be established and to blossom and to be set up and to be refreshed in the planet Earth. So let's look for refreshment, have an abundant mindset, an increased mindset, a growth mindset, an endurance mindset, a building mindset.
That's right.
It's only up from here. So we got to encapsulate that energy in that mind frame and move forward. And we just going to watch the enemy just crumble, man. We're going to just watch him crumble. We just going to watch the Lord just chop at him, man. So that's it, man. We're going to finish off this year giving all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakapadah.
Double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect. Keep fighting. We're going to have an interesting year. Shalom.
Shalom.